Well, good afternoon and happy Friday. It was a crazy end of the week today. I learned a lot today. I traded for day trading. I decided to trade the 0 day options. It's something Steve and I decided to do today in the options that expire today at the end of today, and they move really quickly. And we had a big flush at the start that really put me in the red, and so it took a little bit to get back. I still ended the day in the red, but it was a little bit of a roller coaster. Up and started off down quite a bit, and then got a lot back. But I don't know. I'm not sold on trading the 0 days yet, just because the price moves so quickly, and your profits. I mean, your profits can go high quick. But on the reverse side, you can get negative really quick and find yourself digging yourself out of a hole, which is what I did today. So. Um, I started off with a mighty 90 in Tesla that really went bad quickly and just really got me in the hole. Ended up minus 935 for that one. Amazon, I did a bullish continuous runner. Um, they got me some profits back. Donkey Kong, or actually it's DraftKings, but we call it Donkey Kong. Dkng really has killed me as well. So I had Dkng and Tesla going against me from the get-go, and so it was really digging a hole. Facebook, I caught a runner on Facebook, 363, 380 Microsoft, 260 Netflix, and then Twitter. I That's another one. So I had Twitter going against me from the start too. So I had Twitter, DKNG, and Tesla all in the red at the start. So I ended up cutting Twitter loose um, sooner than I probably would have, and I didn't get profits back like I would have. So let's go take a look. So Tesla, first off, so in Tesla, we got this. I ended up getting in on a mighty 90 right here, and then it pushed down. I added to it, thinking it would, come up, and it ended up just falling apart. And again, because these 0 day options I was using got really negative, caught uh, a rebound here, and ended up just getting out with that minus 935, I believe. Next up is, oops, get that off there. Let me move this over here so I can see it. And next was Amazon. So Amazon, so we started getting a really big bounce, and so I was looking for a place to enter for pullback, and it pulled back to this pivot here, and I got in right at this pivot, and it kind of breached it a little bit, and then I rode this up and ended up pulling out a 975. I think I got out of one contract here, and then I think I rode it up a little bit further. Um, I think I ended up cutting it loose before this big push here, but ended up with a 975 winner there to help get some of my profits back. So then DKNG, this is the one that really hurt. So DKNG. So we had this really big volume bar here. And so looked for a pullback to get for a upside runner, and then it just fell apart. And I think I added to it here, and then it fell apart again. And so, I ended up getting out, I think, somewhere in this bar here, just because, I would have gotten, if I would have stayed in it, I would have gotten a lot of profits back over time. But also those 0 day options, their theta decay is really pretty quick too. So, it's not a trade you want to stay in for a long period of time, but I ended up taking a big loss there in DKNG. Facebook. All right. So Facebook. Again, I was looking for a pullback. We had this really big push here. Got a couple nice big down pushes, and so I got long right about here. Rode it up, chopped around, pushed up here, and started chopping around, and I got out of the rest of it. So had a nice winner there in Facebook for 363. I wish I would have went a little bit bigger there in Facebook, but I was kind of being really conservative at this point. Netflix. So in Netflix, Okay, so in Netflix, I got a pullback right here. Got in an upside runner. It chopped around, and it was just chopping around. Theta was decaying, so I got out. So on this upside here, I was able to get a plus 260. Finally, Twitter. Mr. Twitter. So Twitter had this really big volume bar right here. So looked for a pullback, which we got it here. Got long, and again, it just fell apart. So you can see with this Twitter falling apart, Donkey Kong falling apart, Tesla falling apart. It's just, I ended up cutting it loose. I think when I got up to, let's see, when I got it right up to here, because it started to pull back here, and I was afraid it was just going to roll back over. I got out, whereas I think Steve just rode it up and kept it on, and I did not do that. So therefore, it left me with a negative P&L for the day, minus 825. This is the end of February's trading. So let's take a look. So I created this spreadsheet. I know Steve has one. This makes a little more sense to me. So it basically has all the days. So when you look at the weeks, or I guess the weeks, I keep track of my daily profits, and that's what I post for y'all to see. And then, so let's take a look at the end of the week here. I had 2 red days and 3 really nice green days. So overall, really good month. I guess if you look at it from this perspective, let me go to this tab here. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 green days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red days. Total income profits of $12,278.50. So for the amount of work that I do with this, that is wonderful per hour. A lot more. It's a lot better than what I made per hour as a principal, I can tell you that. So let's take a look at the trades themselves. Overall, blow this up just a little bit bigger here. So overall, monthly for the results, had 38 Mighty 90 trades, 25 and 13, a 66 win percentage. I'd like to get that P&L up more, obviously, with the 66 win percentage, but I think, when you look at our Mighty 90s, the last, looking at this week, 3 losses, well, I guess, when you look overall this week, 3 winners, 6 losses, I think that really took away from my profits because we had some big pushes down, like Tesla was that big example today that really hurt me. We had a lot of those where you normally would expect to bounce, but it kept pushing against you, and that was something that I think cut back on a Mighty 90 profits for the this month, and when you had a 66 win percentage. The runners continue to perform well, so I'm targeting roughly about 60% there. So 79 and 58, $12,444.50. Overall, I had 175 trades for the month, 104.71, right about 60%. And again, that was our total profit. So very happy for the month of February. This is really my first month of really trying to track everything, kind of like Steve does, so that I can get a better understanding of. I usually just track my total profit, but I don't usually break it down by day like this, and by week, and then by month. And so, I'm gonna, if you're interested in using a template like this, if you day trade, I've got this template. So let me know. You can email me at chat@navigationtrading.com. So, and I'll send you the template. I think everything works right in terms of the formulas. When you enter in numbers, it'll turn green if it's positive, red if it's negative. I've got the, I have to physically count how many trades I put on, and I enter them in, and it automatically adds the totals up, figures the percentage. So that's kind of handy. So really, the only tedious work is really just like counting how many trades I won and lost for the week, which is really easy to do. So, also, if you have any, let me pull this up. If you have any questions about day trading or our pro membership in general, You can go to HTTPS, the whole bit there, //bookme.name/navigation trading. You can pick a time and sign up for a Zoom call. Be happy to connect with you and answer any questions you have about trading. So don't hesitate to do that if if this has been something you've wanted to learn how to do. I'd be happy to share the knowledge that I've developed over the last 5 years I've been trading, and be happy to help you. So don't hesitate. Just jump on pick a date, time works for you, and be happy to talk with you. So that's all. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will see you in March. Peace.